I have a couple of stories I want to say. Um, After Johnny transitioned, I only had Mazie because nobody called. It was just me. My son had died, and the only one I had was Mazie, his cat. Yeah, I was devastated, and when I would sleep at night, I would lay on my right side, and my left arm would just shake. I was just grieving really bad. But anyway, my upper arm would shake, and Maisie would come lay on my arm to stop it from shaking. I mean, she was a gem. She was a gem there. I hope they didn't sacrifice her, man, because that's what they do. They sacrifice animals every single day, every time they have the ceremony down there at the bottom of the mountain. Anyway, the one day when I was laying in the living room on the sofa, which I often did because there was always people in the night coming and going in the yard. I could hear them. It was so obvious. They broke in the house constantly every time I went out because they had cameras so they could see when I was going out. And even like a detective and the cops broke in, but stealing my jewelry and moving things around. Like I had broke my ankle and like they were taking my canes away. So I had to use a baseball bat as a cane. Anyway, check this out. Maisie was, when I was laying on the sofa there, Maisie was on top of me napping. We were both kind of like napping. And Jess, the wicked bitch there, the witch, the evil one, yeah, she stepped on the property. And I'm not kidding you. Maisie, who was quietly laying, sleeping, she put her head up and started hissing. I was like, whoa, somebody's here. I look at the window, and there's Jess trying to poison me again. Her and Brady were big into that, putting stuff in our food. That's what they do. They poison people all the time. Anyway, yeah, Maisie, Jess just stepped her foot, which was quite far. How Maisie knew that witch was on the property, I don't know. But she hissed to warn me. And I looked at the window, and Jess is like, oh, I bought you some food. I was like, get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, you talk about a wicked witch. Like, her son died, and she thought she could, like, move in on my son to be his mom. What kind of mom would she be when she kicked my son? She had the audacity to kick John in the leg one day. Came home and told me. She's so lucky I didn't punch that bitch in her face, man. Yeah, I'll tell you. She is no good. And ugly, too.